I got another fish on already. I just casted it out. Yep, fish on. Woo! Here we are. It's late in December. The year is almost done with. Christmas is right around the corner. And I almost lost all hope that we're going to try to get another episode up in front of you before the end of the new year. This very pond that we're sitting on right now was frozen solid for almost a week or so. And again, we are looking all around to try to see if we can drop lines somewhere, and it was not working out well for us here. But Mother Nature, as she is, scattered rain as she always is, threw in and sprinkled up a couple mild days. One of those days included a mild rain, which melted all of the ice away. So we've got a wide open pond right here, and we're going to try to do our best to try to get fish up on the end of the line for you. One of my favorite wintertime fish to catch, obviously you guys know that, is the yellow perch, guys. This is a great pond to go yellow perching in, and the goal is a 1 pound perch, guys. That's the only panfish next to the white perch that I've not gotten over a pound in my whole life here. So we're going to try to make that our goal. But there are a variety of species in here. You got crappie, you got bluegill, you got chain pickerel, and we got bass in here. So more than likely, this is going to be a multi-species episode, but we're going to be an eye out for that target fish today. So let's get some minnows on the end of the line. Let's start casting around, and hopefully, if we get lucky, guys, we got some great looking fish up in front of you today. Get myself prepared here. Obviously, I want to give a shout out to Smith's Bait Shop. Steve, thank you very much. He's provided us all our terminal tackle and as well the live bait. We got some small to medium minnows, and we're going to try to get those good old fishies on the end of the line. I'm going to cast to my left-hand side, which is where I think the yellow perch will be at. And then we're going to cast over into the middle, where I think all the bass and chain pickerel will be. But I'm curious to see how long it'll take to get the bite going on. And we got a lot of bushes we got to deal with here. A lot of snags. But we got one shallow, and I'm going to put one deep to get out to here to kind of get that minnow down into the strike zone for these fish. But it's supposed to be a halfway decent day today. It's supposed to be maybe mid-40s. It was 29 degrees when I woke up this morning. So I got multiple layers underneath me to keep me comfortable. Thankfully, I don't have to wear the parka today. That should be far enough right there. As we're waiting here, drop a comment below. What species do you think is going to be on the end of the line first? If I had to guess, I'm going to think a crappie is going to be the first one to bite. But what's your thought? Effective layering, guys. You got to put a whole bunch of layers on in order to stay warm and comfortable and still keep your arms flowing around here, because again, the heavier and more layers you put on, you're going to end up looking like that kid from the Christmas Story, and you can't bend your arms. So that's why I try to be as light as I can here, layer wise, so I got that range of movement. But I'm seeing taps here and there on my line, so this is a good sign. The fish are around. That one's definitely getting hit on. Oop, bob her down, bob her down. What do we got here? Fish on. And we have, what is that? Is that a bass? That is definitely a bass. Little half pounder. It's a good way to start off the day. There we go. Fish are biting. Off she goes. Outstanding. Fish on. I just happened to turn my head for a split second and I saw my bobber was missing. It's giving me a little bit of a fight. Ah, he just came off. He turned that minnow inside out. I think that might have been a chain pickerel. That minnow right there had a very shallow depth setting. It was about like that deep. So I might have to do the same on the other one over here. That way when the wind's blowing around, it can kind of drift it around. But this pond is heavy in hydrilla. So occasionally you'll see it on the end of the line when I'm reeling in, because they're in huge patches out here. Now, one good thing about fishing in the winter is, again, you can catch fish if you know what you're doing. One important tool that you need to have here, guys, is a weighted bobber, because some of these ponds, you got to throw that bobber all the way out into the middle of the pond, and you're going to need a bobber heavy enough in order to get through the wind, sometimes when it's blowing, and cut through and get to where you need to get to. But cast that back out there again with a lighter bobber. And rescue this one before it goes over the edge. Oh, bobber's gone again, I think. Fish on. There you go. It's a decent fight. What do we got here? That feels like a chain pickerel. Come on. I can take my time with it. Woo, he's darting around. Yep. I knew how erratic it was. It was a chain pickerel. I got to be careful because the line is light. But there we go with the snot rocket right there. It's a decent sized one. Got him right on the lips. Perfect hook set. Oh, he just threw the minnow. Got to be careful so it doesn't thrash around, because they can snap the line that way too. There you go. Chain pickerel. I'd say maybe about a pound and a half there. But ugly, ugly teeth. But we'll get this guy on the way. Off she goes. Oh, nose first. She gone. The bite definitely slowed down here, but just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm working with right here, we've got our trusty weighted bobber that we have here, about maybe, I don't know, about a foot, maybe a foot and a half in depth. We got our #1 Aberdeen hook that we're using right now, and we got a size B, I think it is, split shot. And the reason why we put that on there is to keep the bait down into the water column. Unfortunately, what these minnows do is if there's no weight on the actual line where they're at, they'll come to the top of the surface. And as you know, the water is very, very cold, and most fish are laying down into the warmer waters down into the thermocline. So you want that bait down there. That's why you put that little weight on there to kind of force them to stay down there. But it's not heavy enough that it's going to not allow them to go ahead and create their own action to kind of get these fish all juiced up. I think we got a fish here, because I don't see my bobber here. Fish on. All right, another chain pickerel, I think. Ah, he just broke me off. Yep, definitely a chain pickerel. He snapped my line. All right, we got to go get some hooks out of the car here. It's 2 o'clock right now. Sun sets at 4:42, and I think we're going to stick here for 2 more hours right now. Again, trying to weasel our way through the species to try to get to the target species that we're looking for. It's not happening right now, so I'm hoping within the next hour or so they'll start jumping and start getting up on those lines right there, those yellow perch that we're looking for, and hopefully a PB on top of that. But beggars can't be choosy. At least I'm getting fish on the end of the line. What's up, brother? Just chain pickerel and 1 small bass. Yeah, no yellow perch yet. Yeah, that's what I'm out here with, trying to get them on the minnows. And they haven't even had a crappie yet either. So, water's super cold though.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh yeah. I caught one over a pound here 2 years ago. I caught one over a pound here 2 years ago.
I caught one 12 inches, 12 and a half on range.
Nice. That's a fatty.
You remember me, right?
Not really. Where did I meet you at?
I did the surface. Then you had the little mouse up there.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was I love that when I had a little mouse.
That was the first episode. before he died.
There you go. You got my channel, obviously. Make sure you give me a holler when you go out for the run, man.
I got half the number, but I lost my damn phone.
Oh, no. I'm going to go ahead and put a link up above there. That gentleman right there just got done speaking to me for a second here. He and I actually did an episode, I think about 2 years ago. His buddy had died just a little bit there afterwards. But we had fished for white perch. And as we're sitting there waiting for the bite to come on, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, what the heck is that? And he threw a minnow over into this hole, and lo and behold, right in front of the hole where the minnow was sitting, a little mouse came out and grabbed the minnow and went back down in the hole. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Oh, here we go. We got a bite on. I think that might have been a chain pickerel. Fish on. Yeah, he's going crazy. It's definitely what it is. Get off of there. Don't you dare go into those weeds. Get out. You see how wild these guys are. I just saw just a big old slam on that thing. But another one for the books. As you can see, the sun's starting to set right here. I took a look at my clock right there, and I'm going to give myself about 30 to maybe 45 minutes, and then we'll head on out here. But it has been exponentially slow here since those last chain pickerel on there. It has died off, and I don't know what's going on here, guys. But if we get one or two more before the sun goes down, that's a positive. But I've been throwing it out there, I've been jigging it, changing the depths, and nothing seems to get these fish going. Oh, got bobber down. All right, fish on. Another chain pickerel. He broke off. Oh, bobber down. Fish on. Oh, savage. He's a fighter, whoever he is. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, man, look at the size of that perch. Nice. Are you kidding me, guys? Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. That's a big, big perch, guys. All right, we got to grab our scale, man. That's ridiculous. Yep, he's only 8 ounces, folks. But that's a nice looking yellow perch right there. So happy I caught this guy. But we'll give this guy a good old send off right here. Off she goes. Nice. And she's going. Oh, come on, get out of that tree. I got a feeling that scale is off, man. There's no way that guy weighed 8 ounces. So we can try to get a final fish on the end of the line here before we head our way out. Bobber's down. Fish on. What do we got? Doesn't feel like a chain pickerel. Oh, what do we got? Is that a bass? Can't see with the sun. Oh yeah, that's a decent sized bass. Holy crap, guys, look at this. Oh, what the heck? Got to be careful not to break the line here, guys. That might be, oh no, 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 no. Hopefully we can get this guy. Yes. Don't go, don't go. Yes, we rescued him. How about that, guys? Woo! Nice. That's ridiculous. Wow, that might be close to 3 pounds, possibly. I don't know. That's insane, guys. Who says big bass can't be caught in the middle of winter? For some reason my scale's not working. All right, there we go. Wow, shy by 1 ounce, guys. It's almost a 3 pound bass. Sweet, sweet, sweet. But I was afraid I was gonna fall over the edge here, man. So thankfully we got that guy. But nice little release here. Off she goes. Nice. Oh, you're going the wrong way, buddy. And it looks like she's gone. As you can see, the sun is quickly fading away and the geese are relaxing. But what an absolute crazy way to end the episode, guys. Who would have thought we were going to catch a 3 pound bass right before sunset right there? That was ridiculous, guys. I almost didn't get that fish. You saw that right there. He snapped off the line, but thankfully I had enough wherewithal to get that net and just smash him up against the shoreline and try to grab that bass without falling into that frigid water. But I hope you enjoyed that catch. We got our target species, which was the yellow perch, albeit it wasn't a PB, but we got him. Multiple chain pickerel on the end of the line. Of course, a couple of the small bass, but no crappie, which was kind of unusual. But I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that episode. If you did, guys, give us a thumbs up. We'd hope you subscribe to the channel. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on TikTok. There's a great video on the right-hand side we'd hope you share out. I'm hoping you guys had a great day of fishing, and I hope to get to see you on the next episode.